All right, testing her out for sound. All right, testing her out. Hey Floyd, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream. Hey Floyd, welcome. It's first time going live. I did like just a small test the other day, and kind of got a little late jump here, so kind of scrambling to get everything going. Hey Wayne, thank you very much. Appreciate it. So I have my computer down here to the side to try to read chat and everything. Thought that might be the best way. So yeah, if there's certain things, questions, or anything you guys want to see in the collection or anything like that, just let me know. Just going to kind of be like hanging out for a little bit. I don't know. I guess we'll kind of see how it goes, but maybe at least like a good hour or so, I guess, would be kind of a good run. Wayne actually just did a short on that, I believe. I'm guessing you're talking about this one here in the middle, like the little 2-story garage. But this one is on eBay. And if you look at one of my most recent shorts, basically if you search 164 garage diorama, it'll pop up. And it's actually 2 pieces that you can kind of like push together. So you can just get one, and it would just be like the half garage, or you can get 2 matching pieces and put them together. Definitely a lot like these smaller ones by G Fans and More Art. They're I'd say they're fairly affordable, around like $30. I think this is like 130 or something for the 2 of them. So definitely a little more expensive, but I think overall for the look and just like how many cars you can put in there, it's really cool. Hey, Alan, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream. Definitely appreciate all of your support. I see my wife chiming in here. Yeah, does little baby want to come make an appearance on the live stream? I think so. I did do a count. It was quite a while ago. and I think it was like 1,700 cars or something like that. But I mean, obviously, I've purchased more. I've definitely slowed down, and I did sell some stuff, like a lot of sealed premium stuff. So have been selling a little bit. Yeah, this is a hard hobby to keep up on. There's so many different brands, so many different manufacturers that come out with stuff, and basically, if you try to get all the newest, latest, and greatest stuff and try to do videos and unboxings and reviews, it's just way too much. So kind of been selling some stuff and focusing more just on Fast and Furious, and then branching out into different sizes. Um, like these guys over here that we unboxed recently, like 143 scale. So just kind of fun to kind of narrow it down to just Fast and Furious, which makes things a lot easier to keep up on. And that also is what like started me collecting too. You can see I even got the little Fast and Furious shirt on here. So this was, as you can see, it's from Throttle, and they did an Eclipse. So they did like Brian's Eclipse. So they're doing a giveaway car. So I bought this shirt to try to win the car, but did not win it. So we do have the T-shirt though. Yeah, let me know any other questions or anything in the collection that you want to see. I took so all my Mascar displays you can see back here. I took all the like protective covers off of everything for glare, and then also just if I want to go like grab some stuff to show you guys. I could probably get some music going. I'm gonna pull up a little music here. I meant to ask Jake from Strictly Diecast what he plays. Oh, what's up, Robbie? Robbie, remind me where you are from. I think I've probably asked you this before. Utah. That is right. And let me know, can you guys hear that background music at all? The chat's like delayed too, based on like reading the chat and then the video feed. So kind of hard. Got to get used to that. Do you guys hear the music at all? I wonder, I think my mic does like a really good job at canceling out like background noise and stuff. So it might be a little tough to hear it, honestly. Yeah, Emilio, I do. It's in a display over here off to, I guess, the left of the screen. I have that's where all of the loose cars are. And then you can see here behind on the wall, obviously, is like my whole like carded collection. I still have, you can see one little slot over there next to the yellow Supra on the end. I need to get one more carded one, and then that whole display back there will be all done. And then yes, all the ones here on this shelf too are Racing Champs, but a lot of them are the 1/18th scale. Yeah, the Racing Champs, really like those, and I wish I was collecting when those were out in the stores and stuff. 'Cause all these like 1/18ths were for sale for like $14, $16, and all of them are basically, especially if they're in the box, are over $100 now. So I know a lot of people have picked up, just have like stockpiles of all of these. So really wish, go back in time and pick up a bunch of those. So I was thinking of doing another live stream. I'm currently building the Fanhome Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline, which I don't know if all of you are familiar with that or not. But it basically is like that subscription-based service where every month you get a bunch of parts to the car. I'm quite a few months into it, but I have a stockpile of like 3 months worth of parts for it. So I thought about doing a live stream while I continue to build on that. That might be kind of fun. I thought about doing a video series on it, but it's a pretty intricate, like very detailed build. And I just don't know if I would have the patience to try to keep moving the camera around and trying to get like good angles and shots of everything and the editing. So I thought maybe just doing a live stream, at least could share it with you guys that way. Juan, I don't have all the cars from it. We still, that white Civic from that first race, I don't think anyone in any of the brands besides actually in this brand here, the Fanhome like 143 scale, they do make all the cars from that race. But we do have Hot Wheels Fast and Furious Silver Series. The next set coming out has Ja Rule's Integra, which is going to be sweet. And then it also has Hector's hatchback Civic. Daily Driven Diecast, what's up? Thank you for joining in. And I did recently. Maybe we'll crack this open here today since just kind of hanging out. But we have the Jada Legacy series, which I believe these are, is this 1/32nd scale? But we could definitely crack this open. Yeah, Daily Driven Diecast, that set is gonna be hot. I already know I'm gonna have to buy it off eBay. I just already know. The Fast and Furious Silver Series sets have not been present anywhere around me. I have not seen like any of them. So basically have been buying all those on eBay, which definitely stinks. Yeah, Juan, I think the only car that Racing Champions doesn't make was that white Civic, which I can never remember. Is it one of like Johnny Tran's like brothers or something like that. Robbie, what brand was that 124 scale Drift Evo? Oh yeah, Emilio. I think I have some of the figures back here. You can kind of see a couple of them. I have Paul Walker, and then we have, I don't know if that's supposed to be Mia or Letty, but then we got Roman back there too. Yeah, I don't know why. I can't believe no one has made like all the cars from that first street race scene of the first movie. It's like crazy. Like that first race scene is so cool, and it's like, especially, none of the cars are anything like crazy off the wall. I mean, just the Honda Civic and the Acura. Like even Hot Wheels didn't have the right casting for the Integra, but they are now. Which is, does anyone know when is that set coming out soon? I'll have to start looking on eBay for it. And Daily Driven Diecast, I wish that the Heist Civics were the newer, like you were talking about, the 96 to 2000. I definitely, that body style is way nicer. Yeah, let me know if you guys want. We can maybe crack open this guy. I cannot believe I went to Walmart for, I think I was getting water jugs or something like that, and just went and swung by, and this was sitting there on the shelf. I was so excited because I've been eyeballing these on eBay, but I mean, it's like after shipping, it's like $40 for it, and I basically only want the Civic. I already have a couple of Hans RX-7. So yeah, when I saw that, I was super stoked. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend hanging out. I'm in Southwest Washington, so Washington State. Born and raised up here. Let me know where all of you guys are. Yeah, Robbie, I like rarely hunt either. I went on some big kicks for a while of doing a lot of hunting, and basically came up empty-handed all the time, and it's just really frustrating because you drive and getting in and out of your car and going in, and it's just shelves are completely dry, or it's like on the premium sets, like the one car no one wants, there's 20 of them, and I don't know. I did find my first ever super treasure hunt after 5 years. And it was definitely cool, but even that like didn't spark me to like keep wanting to hunt. I knew like that was like a once in a lifetime thing. I don't know. I think it really depends on your area too. If you live in like some denser populated areas, I mean, there's bound to be dozens of collectors in your area, and all like nowadays it only takes one person beating you there and they're basically taking everything, and then you're out of luck. Yeah, we are finally getting some nice weather up here in the Pacific Northwest. Time to get the yard all dialed in, the backyard all dialed in. I'm excited too. My diorama I've been doing a lot of my photos in, which you can kind of see it, like the palm trees and stuff over here. But I think this will be a cool one to take outside and try and get some outdoor shots. Like I know Robbie, all your pictures are mostly outdoors and they just look incredible. You really can't beat like the natural light. I feel like natural lighting is just so good and your natural shadows and everything. So one of these days I need to take that outside. Yeah, Amelia, those cars with the figurines are cool. And Jada, yeah, Jada makes like almost like every scale imaginable. Even I think Jada makes the 1/10 like Fast and Furious Drift RCs too, right? So you can go from like 143, or even does Jada do like 155 scale too? Oh yeah, Robbie, I get you on that. Yeah, it's definitely if you go like mini GT, Kaido House, like NO64, you start to open up some of those other brands. And it's definitely kind of hard to go back to Hot Wheels after that for sure. Um, I think that definitely kind of started me kind of drifting away just a little bit. Um, just, I mean, especially if you have to buy some of the Hot Wheels on the secondary market, you're paying the same price as a mini GT or a Kaido house, and it's just like not even close. Alan, actually, what started it all is I had an Instagram for my real life car, and I was looking on the like for you or like the little explore page, and I saw the Fast and Furious some diecast cars. I was like, oh, that is so cool. And then I happened to find some at the store, and it was the first set, the original Fast set. I think that was that right before COVID, like, or was it during? It was like right around 2020. But that set basically is what started me collecting again. That first Fast and Furious set. But I did as a kid. My dad, he's always been into cars, and we had Hot Wheels and muscle machines and stuff, and I had all my dad's old like orange track. And I mean, yeah, from as far as I can remember, I was setting up those tracks and doing jumps and playing with cars. I have underneath here in some jammers, I have all like my old cars and stuff as a child. I don't know what age I stopped collecting, but you know, there was definitely a pretty big gap in there. Yeah, that's funny, Amelia. I have a son now, 9 months old, and I am excited to play with him, like with all the Hot Wheels cars. But also, there is a lot of stuff here that I am probably like don't want him to touch or to break because it would be. I mean, most of the stuff here is replaceable, but still, I don't know. Definitely going to be a struggle with that because I mean, kids are kids and they don't really know any better with certain stuff, and they're definitely rough on stuff. So it's going to be interesting. That is for sure. There's going to be stuff off limits. I can tell you that. Yeah, Robbie, the like what the golden hour, like right around like that 5, 6 o'clock, probably going to be the money time for shoots. And yeah, thanks again, man, for helping me get set up on the Lightroom app because I don't know, I always thought it was like my camera or my phone, and it's like I was basically trying to replicate all these Instagram pictures just with like a raw iPhone picture and with like barely any editing. And now I realize that, you know, a lot of it is the editing. I mean, there is definitely a lot of skill to getting the original shots, but it definitely the editing software, because I basically took the same pictures that I was doing before and then threw them on the Lightroom and just totally blew me away. Yeah, it's been really fun. So like really excited, happy with it. Yo, Bullet Tony, what's up, man? Thank you for stopping by. I got your skyline here. He's been on the dyno for weeks. Yeah, if you guys remember Bullet Tony, he's the one that did this sweet Kaido house custom. I don't know. Like I said, all this is like really delayed for me. But I have a video on this on the channel. Yeah, you guys probably can't really see it that well. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's been, I was kind of trying to go back through a lot of my old footage and stuff and kind of do like a little montage of where I started filming at and just like kind of the build up to everything to where now I have like this like whole corner in this room. But I mean, I started filming just on like our kitchen countertop. And then I had this little, I always called it like the Harry Potter closet. It was teeny. I couldn't even stand up in there. I had to open the door and like duck down and sit on a little stool. And that was my little Hot Wheels studio for quite a while. And then I think I moved back out into the kitchen and out on my back deck, which was a pain because I had all of my filming stuff and the dioramas and the mats. I had it all stored away. And every time I wanted to film a video, I had to take everything out, set up, you know, all the lights, all the dioramas, the mats, and then get jammers or something to bring whatever cars out that I was doing, set up everything, film, and then tear it all back down and put it all away. So it was like an extra half hour every time, like even just to film like a short or do anything, I had to completely like set up my whole diorama. And I think I had a couple instances of dropping stuff because, I mean, transporting all this small stuff, like accidents are bound to happen. Yeah, I went from that. And then I think this was the next step. And this went through a bunch of changes. It's funny, you think it'd be easy. Like you have like a whole room it's like, oh, this is all dedicated to my hobby, all dedicated to my diecast. It's going to be so cool. And then once you start looking at it, it's hard to come up with like a plan and just what to do with the whole room. I've switched things up a couple of times now. But this is definitely the best it's been. And you know, I'm really liking the layout right now. That's for sure. Alan, when I was looking through my childhood cars, there were definitely certain ones that I remember. Because I remember I always did these like little races in my head. I had a semi hauler truck that had a ramp down the back, and I would set that truck up and I would put one car on it and just let it roll down. And then however far it made it is where it went. And then I would do all the cars. And it was basically see what car could make it the farthest just going down the ramp. I remember doing that all the time. So just looking through all those old cars brought back memories. And there's definitely certain cars I remember that were like more fun to race or faster. Yeah, Tony. So what ended up happening, this is out in my shop. So it's like a detached metal shop. And I also, so right before I started building this, I knew I was going to be changing jobs and I was going to need kind of somewhere to work that wasn't in the house, and especially with having a kid and we have dogs and everything. So basically just framed in, I think it's like 9 feet wide. And then it goes the whole length of the garage, but just framed it in, sheetrocked it, insulated, just put some laminated floor in here. So it was kind of like a twofer. I needed an office somewhere, and then obviously it would be really cool to have like a Hot Wheels room. But yeah, and the other thing is there's not much dust in here. I mean, all these cars back here, I mean, there's nothing protecting them, and they don't really get that dusty. And I don't know if it's because I don't have, like, obviously our pets aren't out here. I'm not out here a ton, and then I don't have like air circulating in here, but everything stays pretty clean for the most part. Diecast Cars, yo. Thank you for tuning in, man. Definitely. I remember Diecast Cars shared, I don't remember if it was a short or if it was a video. But man, I think I gained, I remember I got a huge boost, like hundreds of subscribers. So that was super cool. I remember, I think I just messaged him on Instagram, like asking, just for like tips. Cause at that time I was way under, like I probably just had a couple hundred subs and he was like up in the thousands. I remember just asking him for some tips and stuff, and he shared one of my videos and got a bunch of hits and really sparked the channel. So that was really cool. We've basically, been talking and communicating ever since. Tony, what is your room? It's always hard to tell, like just when you see videos, like where people are filming. Even when I was like filming in my teeny little Harry Potter closet, it's like no one knew that I was like hunched down in this little teeny like room filming videos. Sorry guys, I was trying to catch up, reading some chat. But yeah, Robbie, I feel like that was almost like a breaking point for me with the channel, not having a setup area, because it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, and depending on how you edit and stuff too, I mean, it's just a big time sink. And when you have jobs and a family and throw kids on top of that, and so I think that was a big turning point where it was really demotivating to create content when I knew I had to go set everything up and then take it all back down. And it was like, oh, it's just so tedious. And now I can basically walk out here, flip on all the lights, sit down right here, and just kind of start filming. I mean, it's still a lot of work, but just having everything right here makes it like way easier. Nice. Yeah. So like I said, this room, I mean, you can almost see both walls. I mean, you can basically see both walls. It's only about 9 feet wide, but it's like 40 feet long, like 40 feet long. So it goes like way down. And I have a couch set up with like a TV, entertainment, and then some Fast and Furious posters. And then I have my little like power rack, like little workout. Yeah, that was super cool. I've definitely had really, good luck with people in the community and helping out. Like I think Peak Time Racing, I think he might've given me some shout outs, and Mustang Hunter is like super huge with giving me shout outs. And then just some other people in the community like Anthony, Jake from Strictly Diecast. So super cool. And then, I mean, obviously all the support from you guys too is awesome. Yeah, Tony, when I first got this set up and I didn't have much stuff up on the walls, if you go back to like the first video or two I did, it was so echoey in here. It was really bad. I almost like didn't want to film anymore for a little bit because it had so much echo. The audio was so messed up. But now Now we got her pretty filled up here, so echo is way better. Yo, Derek, Honest Diecast in the house. Yes, first ever live. I feel like it might be kind of addicting. It's definitely fun. Cody in the chat. What's up, man? Huge supporter of the channel. Definitely really appreciate him. Need to schedule a meetup. I think I got some goodies for him. And Cody, what favorite brand, like car manufacturer in real life, or diecast? Wayne, so I have, like right now my phone's mounted up on a LED ring light. So that's usually the main lighting that I use. And then you can see these two lights over here. These are like Gove little lights. But I usually will set those up like kind of to the side. It just kind of depends on what I'm shooting. But the ring light's really good, but it does glare really bad, especially if you have anything with like a card or protector on there. But yeah, those little Gove or Gove lights or whatever are pretty good for some side lights. I have them set up right now for just like flashing, but yes, Cody, yes, diecast brand. Well, that is tough. I mean, I really like Racing Champions just because of all their Fast and Furious stuff, but they don't really make any cars anymore. So I don't know. I mean, I guess Hot Wheels would have to be, I guess, for my favorite. I mean, that's definitely what I have the most of, for sure. Hey, Sardi. Thank you. Sorry, guys, trying to catch up here on the chat. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, like I said, yeah, this setup has definitely been work in the making, but I think adding this big garage back here, definitely, I really like this. Having this be kind of like the main backdrop here of all the videos is really cool. The only thing, this is a big time pain to set up. I dropped, see if I can get it here. So I had Suki's S2000 and it was up on the second story and I was taking it out to do some photos of it and I dropped it and the wing broke off. So this is Tony. I remember I was messaging you asking like what glue I should use for the spoiler, and that is why, because I dropped this. So yeah, whatever, need some glue to get the spoiler back on, but I want to make sure it dries clear is the main thing. Yo, Jake, Strictly Diecast. Thanks for showing up, man. I was going to ask you, Jake, what music do you usually play for your background? Jakey Poo? Is that Jake's nickname now? Or is that Derek's little love name for Jake? Yeah, Cody, I think I haven't done like an official video either for, I've been meaning to do like an official video for this diorama to just like go over it. I thought I would do a video with it all basically like emptied out and then kind of do like a time lapse of me like moving stuff around and setting up the whole diorama with it. Jake, I saw your post. Did you bring home some hardware from your show with your customs? Yeah, Cody, I definitely want to do it. It's just so it'd be hard to film because it's so hard to reach in there and get stuff like set up. I have I even have like these little like tweezers that I use sometimes for the little figurines to like try and move stuff around. I just feel like every time I touch anything with this diorama and any of the cars in it, I end up dropping or breaking something. So try like not to mess around with it too much. Just saw your comment, Daily Driven. Favorite Fast and Furious movie? I think just for the nostalgia, probably the first one. The second one, the more I watch it now, like later on in life, and just kind of it's okay. And then Tokyo Drift, I definitely like just the vibes and like most of it shot at night and all the street drifting and some of the cars in there and stuff are really, really cool. So I would say first movie, and then, I mean, some of the cars from the second movie are like really iconic, obviously, but then Tokyo Drift, and then definitely car wise, like falls off, and I guess story wise too, right? Falls off pretty hard. Yeah, Tony, I have well, all these little garages here are all USB. So I think I have three like little power hubs that they all go to, and then I have a small little extension cord that runs some of the other lighting and everything, and like the LED sign, and then the LEDs for the little drift diorama. But yeah, this I maxed out the outlets situation over here like really quick. I mean, yeah, we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So there's 20 of these garages. So and that's 20 USBs, and then each of these has a USB too. So that's 22. Um, yeah, so that's 22 USB outlets just right there. Yeah, yeah, Jake, for sure. But it's like they stopped. I don't know if it's just like the times, like the car scene changed, and they didn't really do like. To me, it's like the liveries and stuff from all the cars in the first few movies that really make it stand out, and then later on, it's basically just like stock cars, maybe with like wheels and whatever on it, and just like nothing too special. So I think, I mean, I get it, like the like car scene itself changed kind of away from all the crazy stuff, but that's what really like it makes it like iconic. Like just seeing the livery like on Brian's Eclipse or on the Supra or something. I mean, it just like hits so hard seeing those. But when you see just like a regular car, it's yeah, it just I guess not that special. Robbie. So I mainly, I mean, I would say YouTube is my main like posting area. I mean, just with all like the long form content, and then, but I don't know. I definitely doing the long form content. I mean, I don't know. I wish it was a little more short form. Like I was kind of more, I guess, known or whatever for more short form content. But now getting more into like photography, now that I kind of am getting that figured out and have a lot of fun with that, Instagram is definitely really good for the photography. I've messed around on TikTok a little bit too. I think I'm almost to 1,000 followers over there. Definitely like TikTok's not too bad, pretty easy to use. I don't know. I've never dealt either with like monetized on Instagram, so I'm not really sure how all that works, but my my subs on Instagram, it's like I gain like one follower like a month. It seems like so. And I mean I post on there like almost every day, and I don't know what it is with Instagram, but it's been like really slow. Yeah, Tony, my brother actually got that sign for me for Christmas, and I actually have two of them. The first one was full orange, so the Furiously and the Collecting were both orange, and my brother, that wasn't what he ordered, so they sent the green and orange one. So I have two. I have a second one, but it's all orange. Cody, I only have a couple. I have a couple Ferraris from my childhood that I played with that are kind of banged up, and then I've bought just a few of the older ones. I don't have any of the newer Hot Wheels Ferraris. Definitely excited for the F40 to come out. Definitely want to get my hands on one of those, but highly doubt I will find one. Yeah, Jake, Instagram is, I don't know, it's weird. Like I said, I think I have like 1,700 followers. So I started Instagram and YouTube at the same time, and YouTube I have like 10.1K now, and Instagram is at 1.7. So I mean it's like 10 times less, which is crazy. Yeah, Jake, when's your big paint reveal? I want to know more about the Honda, because I have been looking for a high Civic. Yeah, Robbie, did you end up going monetized on Instagram? I don't even know how, like, what the criteria is for getting monetized on there. Emilio, I have all DVDs. I think it was like a 9-pack, like a big 9-pack display. Kind of cool. Yo, Paul, what's up? Thank you for stopping by, joining the stream. It's his first live stream, and kind of got a late start on getting set up. So I was hoping to get it set up a little bit better, but I'll probably do, because I would like to do some giveaways too. So I'll probably do a video, like just a quick video, and then you guys can comment on there. And I think that's just easier. I don't even know how I would even do a giveaway here on the live. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, does Instagram, like, do they pay out only for like videos, or is it only if you get like approached by like a sponsor or something like that? Yeah, I have like no clue. The monetizing side of things is really interesting, because I always thought like all these YouTubers were like making like crazy money, but since being monetized now, it's like really not that great, I would say. I mean, I don't get like crazy numbers on any of my videos, but yeah, it's definitely not that great, I would say. Yo, Derek, are you still in here? You've been going ham on those 1/18th scale Porsches, man. What are you up to, like 10 of those things now, or what? What's your count? Dude, I still have, I kind of like forgot. I'm so far behind on opening some RLCs. Like I just did that video the other day opening the 2025 club car. I just kind of like threw them in a drawer and I honestly forgot all about them. Dude, Derek, you have 16 of those already? Man, I remember watching your live streams where you're like debating buying one, and now you have more than a baker's dozen over there. Yeah, I agree. It was a grind to get to 1,000 subs, and then I feel like I went from 1,000 to 5,000. It seemed like that went really quick. Or I don't know, maybe it was just me. Maybe time was just going by faster, but and then here we are at 10,000 now, which honestly is really, really cool to see. Like getting to the 1,000 was really cool too. But just having the, like once it got up to like 7 or 8,000, I was like, oh man, it'd be really cool to hit that 10,000. But yeah, the payout for YouTube, I did like a little research on it, just curious, but basically depending on like what category your videos are in, which mine are in, like, was it like toys or toy cars or something like that? Or I think I'm in cars, but it depends on what category you're in, and you get a certain dollar amount like per view. So I think for cars stuff, or like collector stuff, it's like around the $5 mark per 1,000 views. So basically, if you get 1,000 views on a video, you're gonna make like around $5. Yeah, I know, Derek. Yeah, it'd be cool to get like some kind of plaque, but I guess 10K isn't quite enough to get the old plaque, and I would highly doubt that I would ever hit 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see that happening anytime soon. I know when I hit 10,000, my brother was like, I can't believe there's like 10,000 people like for a Hot Wheels channel. So, but I mean, there's way more than that. Like, what does? Lamley's crazy with subs. Let's see, what is Lamley 542K subs. Yeah, it's I was talking about this before you got here, Jake, but that was kind of why I was really trying to basically not keep up, but try to do similar with Lamley and some of these other channels, and getting all the new sets in and getting all the new stuff and doing unboxings and reviews, and it was just way too hard to keep on top of, especially when you're purchasing it all yourself, and if you can't find it, like out hunting for retail price, and you're buying it on the secondary market, and then it's even more expensive. And then I just have way too much stuff. So that's why I kind of have been dialing it back a little bit more, try to kind of switch up the content and kind of make content with stuff that I have and just focus more on the Fast and Furious stuff. Yo, Derek, thank you so much, dude. You didn't have to do that, man. That was really cool. Super appreciate it. Yeah, Jake, they're definitely definitely in a different realm. That is for sure. Trying to think. I mean, yeah, like Peak Time Racing, he's at 623,000. I don't know if Peak Time gets stuff mailed to him for free or not, but I would assume with that amount of subs. Hey, it's so sick. I just read your comment there. So PGM box came with a blunted corner. I guess, yeah, being upset with packaging, it kind of depends on what kind of collector you are. If you keep all your stuff sealed, then yeah, that would be like a huge deal. But if you like to open everything, like I personally probably wouldn't mind that much. I actually try to buy stuff loose, or I bought Hot Wheels and stuff in the past that had like damaged cards just because you can get it for cheaper. So it just really depends. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm like way more passionate about Fast and Furious stuff, and I've definitely seen like some views go down. But I mean, in the end, like, I mean, I want to collect like what I want to collect, and branching out into these other brands and stuff. Like I've been going like with a bunch of the Jada stuff, and then doing all the 1/18 scale up here. So Derek, I don't know if you noticed, the 1/18 scale collection is growing pretty heavy back here. So unfortunately, these are not the crazy detail like the ones you're unboxing, but they are definitely cool. Once I started getting these cars up here on the shelf, I was just like, oh yeah, this looks so freaking cool with the sign and everything back there. Yeah, Paul, I've sent cars in to 3D Bot Maker. I sent two. One of my cars did race in the last series that he had, not the current series that he has going on. And I won like 3 or 4 races. So my car did pretty well, which was really cool. Hey, Robbie, what stuff in the background? All these are racing champions, 1/64th the carded, and then all these down here are like the 1/18th scale Fast and Furious stuff. Hey, no worries at all, Jake. I like really appreciate you stopping by, even just for a little bit, showing your support. Jake's been a huge supporter of the channel too. I know I scrolled back through our Instagram messages to try to like find like when I think I messaged him maybe first, but I mean it was a long time ago. I was definitely down just in the hundreds, so it definitely been cool. It's fun to make friends in this hobby, and then just kind of like grow and elevate together. You know, just try to help out your friends. I know he sent me stuff, I've sent him stuff. You know, Jake's done a couple customs that I have back here. So just really cool making friends, and doing these lives too is really fun. Just instead of like just in comments and stuff interacting, it's a lot more fun doing these lives. My driver names, oh man, I can't remember what it was, but my racing team name was Furiously Collecting. Gosh, what was the name? I tried to think of like some kind of just like funky names. Dang, I don't remember now. I'll have to go back and look. Yeah, Derek, there's a couple more 1/18s I want to get. I really want to get, what is it? The R34, the Too Fast, Too Furious R34. But that one's going for like $300. And then there's a couple others that I really want. Yeah, Robbie. I mean, I'm always open. If anyone wants to send me something, let me know. Just you can hit me up. I can give you. I have a PO box. Definitely return the favor. I know I have something for Mustang Hunter I need to send out, and then I have something for Anthony too. I still need to send him. I have 3 or 4 boxes. I think I have one for Jake too. It's boxed up. I've just kind of slowly been adding stuff in there, but I just need to ship it all out. All right, Derek, if I buy that, are you gonna repaint it and customize it for me? Give it the Too Fast, Too Furious livery? Yeah, Robbie, the tarmac cards, like they came out with the RWB set, and yeah, I was like really tempted to buy them, but since I don't have the other ones anymore, I was like, I'm not gonna start. They are expensive, man. Those packs of those tarmac cards are not cheap at all. I mean, I think I did 2 videos. So I thought it'd be cool to do like, pack opening videos, but with like cars, like car cards. But the couple of videos I did with the cards did not do well, like at all. Like it was like 100 views on it. And I was kind of bummed because I, definitely enjoyed doing those videos, and the cards were really cool. Yeah, especially with the tariffs too. I think I bought my tarmac cards. Was it like double A, like AA mint cards or something like that? And I had a lot of dud packs, and I swear they sent like dud packs to the US on purpose. Like all the other people I saw like over in Japan and stuff opening packs were getting all the like serialized numbered cards, and I just got like a bunch of duds. I was like, I swear they sent us all duds on purpose. Fabian, yeah, I do have. So the Drift Evo. So I have the Hot Wheels. I have the Hot Wheels one that I did a wheel swap on, which I hope Hot Wheels does this one in premium. That'd be super cool. And then I have a ultra premium one, and I dropped it, and the wing and like everything broke on it. It's in pretty rough shape now. So unfortunately, those are the ones I have. So if you saw, I don't know if I covered it in a regular video or a short, but basically this whole shelf back here with all these cars on it, like it fell down. And yeah, obviously some stuff up here got damaged, and then some of these cars were sitting on mats down here, and yeah. Oh, my wife is giving me streaming tips. I know I can't really get up. I don't think I can really get up that close. I'll have to see, test it out. Yeah, what brand? I think Time Micro is coming out. I wasn't honestly a big fan of this one anyways. So even though it got destroyed, I don't think I'm going to like buy a new one of it. But Time Micro is coming out with one, so I'll probably get that one for sure. Advice for being a content creator. You just have to do it. I mean, if you look like all the way back to the start, my videos were way, way different than they are now. So I mean, just start making content, just start recording and filming stuff, taking pictures. Um, and especially if it's something you enjoy, yeah, just go for it. And you'll kind of slowly evolve over time. You'll maybe get a mat, maybe get a diorama, get a ring light for some better lighting. I mean, you just kind of like evolve with it. Cause I started just with, I mean, everything's been just on my phone. So I don't have any camera equipment at all. So yeah, and I mean, the channel's been here for what, like 5 years now, almost 5 years. So it's not something that happens fast either. Especially, I think for like the diecast community, I don't know if any channel is really going to come out and just like blow up and go crazy like in some other genres of videos. Well, so I bought this shelf and I was like, oh, it's the perfect size. And I came to like test it and I just set it on top of all of these dioramas and it was like just balancing there on top. And I was like, okay. And I started putting some cars on top and everything was fine. And then I went to go take the cars off to actually put supports and make it more like a supported shelf. You can kind of see the ends, like there's like some wood blocks on the side. But so I was going to fix it and make it more secure, and I touched the Tokyo Drift 350Z. I lifted it up, and it threw off the balance of it all just setting on those dioramas, and the whole thing tipped. And I was out here by myself, and I was trying to hold everything up and take the cars off and just try not to damage anything. Luckily, none of the 1/18 cars got any damage. The Dom's RX-7, the wing hit the wall so hard it actually put like a little dent or a chip in the sheetrock, but it didn't mess up the car, which is good, because that would have been a real bummer. I think so. I think my favorite car for all the Fast and Furious movies, I think would be Brian's Eclipse. So I really like that generation and that body style of Eclipse. And then it's like the first car you see him in the movie. Um, so I think if I was to build a 1/1 scale car, it would probably be that Eclipse. So one of my good friends in high school had one of those Eclipses, and it was white, like white on black, and I loved it. It was so nice. Those cars are so hard to find now, though. It would be you basically have to buy one and do like a full restoration on it. Yeah, I think building the High Civic would probably be like one of the easier and cheaper cars, depending on what kind of shell. Like if you found a car that was black already, it wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, if you needed to like repaint it, but yeah, basically you could probably get the rims for the High Civic for around 2,000. I think the body kit, which they still sell one, is like 16 or 1,800, and then basically just paint it, throw some underglow on it, and be good to go. I don't really watch too much racing anymore, but 3D Bot Maker was like the main one that I watched. I even watched it at work sometimes, and a lot of my coworkers like they actually got into it and they were watching it with me too. Pretty funny. I'll probably watch I'll probably watch more racing when my son gets a little older and starts playing with cars. Because I imagine that'd be something fun to do with him, is like build and test cars and send them in to some of these channels. So probably get more into the racing stuff again a little bit later on. Yeah, Derek, it's definitely, I don't know. I mean, I didn't think I was going to quit my day job doing diecast YouTubing, but I definitely thought that it would pay a little more than what it does, just to kind of help kind of fuel the collection, which it does a little bit, but not, I mean, not nearly enough, not nearly what I thought it would. Yeah, like I said, the Eclipse though, man, that would be awesome. I just really like that car. I know Jake, I know he left, but he's if you guys don't follow him, Strictly Diecast, he is building a Civic. So he unfortunately is not making a heist Civic, but maybe I can change his mind on that one. All right, but yeah, like I said, I'll probably do just like a quick 10K video, and I'll probably do some giveaways. I think that'd be easier. Just do a video. You guys can comment on there, and I can do like the little random comment picker. I'm not really sure how to do giveaways on a live stream like this. All right, I don't know if my chat got frozen here or what. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'll probably wrap it up here pretty soon. Yeah, Derek, I've done some giveaways in the past and just done the random comment picker, but I don't know if there's something you can set up on like a live stream or whatnot. No, I don't think Strictly is putting a turbo. I mean, maybe he's putting a turbo. I don't know. He hasn't done an update video on his Civic build in a while. Oh yeah, tiny track cars. He lives up here in Washington too, so I talked to him quite frequent. EP videos, yeah, he did some really cool like Fast and Furious series back in the day in his old setup. Chaos Canyon, I watched his stuff too. Is Hot Wheels Brick Shop, is that a racing channel or just like a diecast in general channel? Yeah, I almost did like some whatnot streams just to sell some of my carded stuff, but I don't know. It seemed like kind of a hassle. Like I'd have to try to get like a printer to print all the labels and doing all the shipping, and yeah. I do want to get. Lego has a couple new Fast and Furious cars. They have Suki's S2000 in the smaller, and then they have Brian's Supra in the Lego Technic. And I think I saw they're coming out with Brian's R34 from Too Fast, Too Furious as well for the Lego Technics. So that's something else I thought I could maybe do a live stream building some of the Legos. All right. Well, anyone Any last questions or requests here? We might have been going for just over an hour here now. I know it is. It's a Sunday night. People wrapping up the weekend. Yeah, I'll definitely. This was, definitely easier than I thought. So could definitely do some more of these in the future. But just want to do something real quick and easy here, and just get some FaceTime, interact with you guys a little bit. I need to pop on, maybe join in on one of Honest Diecast, one of his live streams. Yeah, Paul, I have the Jada. They released their new, what was the name of it? But they're like a high detailed 124 scale. So I unboxed that one recently. It was a Jada True Spec. So that was really cool. Definitely excited to see some more Jada cars come out of that set. Yeah, of course, it's been fun. Been fun hanging out. Definitely like answering all your guys' questions. Yeah, Derek, I'm down. Do you always do Wednesdays for your streams? That used to be, so my wife does like City League volleyball, and Wednesday night was volleyball. So when she was gone, I would always watch Derek's live streams, chilling. Yeah, Paul, I'm not sure. I haven't seen those in the stores. I know I just bought mine on eBay, so I'm not sure. Because I mean, most of the Jada stuff is just at Target, Walmart, wherever. So I'm not sure if that True Spec series, if that's going to be in stores or if it's like online only. Yeah, Derek, I was we're having a little play date today with our kiddos, so I missed your stream. I was actually, I saw your stream was going. I was like, oh man, I hope his stream wasn't gonna go the same time as mine. But yeah, let me know. I'm down anytime to join in on a stream. All right, we'll probably wrap it up. Head inside, get some dinner going here. But thank you guys. Like, this was kind of supposed to be the little 10K subscriber thank you live stream. So happy to meet up with all you guys, chat. Definitely do some more of these in the future. Try to work on my setup a little bit. I'd like to get the camera more like centered and maybe have like a table in front of me or something. Get it a little better setup. Yeah, and I'm, like I said, glad you guys are grateful for me, because I am equally grateful for all you guys. So it's definitely, I mean, if no one watched and commented and engaged, then I mean, it wouldn't be as fun, that's for sure. And just making all the friends and stuff along the way. But I will tell you, even if no one watched or anything, doing the photography now that I've been doing, which I've been posting on Instagram, has been really fun. So definitely pretty passionate about doing some of the photography. And it's just something a little easier to do, just kind of on your own time frame, and just it's a little more laid back than doing videos and stuff. Yeah, Derek, I'll hit you up. We can exchange some digits here. But yeah, like I said, everyone be on the lookout. I'll do just like a really quick video, just something that you guys can comment. And then I'll do the giveaway. I'll maybe just do a video showing maybe like 3, 4, or 5 different prizes or something like that. I'll have to dig through some of my containers and see what I could cook up for you guys. But thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate everyone joining in on the live stream. I thought maybe no one would show up, so glad at least a few of you guys showed up to hang out and chat. So really appreciate it. Now I got to figure out how to turn this bad boy off. Thank you all. All right. Checking out.